Hello, team. Pay it forward. Here is our weekly kind of team training. I love to do new videos for you guys to help you get out of your comfort zones and learn new things. And I think sometimes video helps us to connect a little bit better than just posting it. So this is what it's all about. So this is our team weekly training, and tonight I'm going to talk about being bold and getting out of your comfort zone. So that is a very important thing that you are starting to do as a coach. Most people are not used to getting out of their comfort zones. If you think about it, once we get out of our childhood and we get into adulthood, most of us do not get out of our comfort zones very often. We tend to live in our little bubble and stay in our comfort zone. Think about the people in your challenge groups. It's a struggle to get people to do something like the fitness challenges, right? And it's a struggle to get them to wake up 30 minutes earlier. It's a struggle to get them to change the way they're eating because they're comfortable. Why does that change? When we're young, we try all kinds of new things, right? We try things that we've never done. And because we've never done a lot, so things that we're doing all the time are always new. My daughter is 9 months old right now. She has just learned how to crawl. And she's crawling all over the place now. She's a mad woman. Earlier, as you can see my really messy house in the background, there's can you see it right there behind my vacuum? I'm not a clean person, by the way. The ledge of going into the kitchen and down into this office area, she had not mastered yet. She mastered the one over there that comes from the living room into the office. She was really good at doing that, but she was not good at doing the one from the kitchen. And every time that she had done it so far, she totally ate it. She face planted and cried and lower lipped and did that whole thing. But today, I was in here and tried it again. She came back. She failed multiple times, and she came back and she tried to do it again, and she did it. And then she climbed back up. As soon as she got back down successfully onto the floor in the office, she climbed back up into the kitchen and did it again. And then she climbed back up in the kitchen and did it again. And then she must have done it 5 times in a row successfully. And now she has the confidence. And I bet you she'll probably fall another time or two before she consistently does it over and over and over again. But she knew that she could do it, and she kept at it, and she tried, and she succeeded. She didn't do it on the first time. She face planted. It hurt. She cried. She didn't do it on the second time. She didn't do it on the third time, but she kept at it. And that is something that we need to learn. Where does that go as we get older? Is it fear? I think a lot of it is. So what changes in us? We start to develop fear from the things that we've learned over the years of growing up. Is that what it is? And that's what I'm challenging you all to do. As a Beachbody coach, I want you to get over yourself, get over your fear, and start to get out of your comfort zone. I want you to fail forward. If you want to be successful in this or in any venture that you're looking to do in life, you need to get out of your comfort zone and to fail forward. What's the worst thing that's going to happen if you fail? Seriously, what's the worst thing that's going to happen? I am not a people person. I can teach to a class of 50 people somehow. But if you put me in a room with 50 people, I would personally rather cling on to my closest friend and just have conversation with them the whole time and not talk to anybody else. Excuse me. I am not an extrovert by nature, which I'm sure surprises some of you because I tend to talk a lot. That's just me being nervous. But this is me getting out of my comfort zone. I've had to get out of my comfort zone consistently over the past year and a half that I've been a Beachbody coach. And that has helped me to grow more than I can ever even tell you. The fact that I have to do it because it's my job, I kind of make myself do it, and I say, like, okay, suck it up, Buttercup. This is just something that you have to do. Has it been easy? No. Has it been natural? Have I been really great at it? No. That's definitely something, definitely not. Definitely not. But it's about taking baby steps. And there's a lot of you out there who are wondering why this has been so hard for you, or why you're not gaining traction in the business, or what can you do to start gaining more momentum. This is it. You need to get out of your comfort zone. You need to be bold. Stop being fearful and be bold. Seriously, what's the worst that can happen? If you invite 20 people tonight after you get off this video, invite them to your challenge group, or you invite them to be a coach, what's the worst that can happen? You start to gain a reputation of being a multi-level marketer. Oh, so-and-so, whatever, da-da-da. And you get a reputation. Maybe some of them unfriend you. And so if that happens, what's the worst that can happen? You keep putting yourself out there, and you keep failing forward until you gain traction and you start to gain success. And then those people are going to be, you're going to be laughing at those people. You're going to be proving them wrong. All of the people who have ever been successful have had naysayers in the beginning. If you notice, I think, who posted it? I think Christy may have posted something about this earlier, or maybe it was yesterday. When you are first in your fitness journey, people will try and bring you down. I have no idea why we're like that, why human beings are like that, but people are not encouraging. They say, oh, just have some cake. It's your birthday. Who cares? It's so-and-so's birthday. Oh, just have a couple drinks. Have some pizza. Oh, come on. You're skinny enough. Or, oh, whatever. Or, why are you doing that? Why? Oh, you're so healthy. Or, oh, do you always have to work out so early? Like, it's just, who are you? People are so negative, and they will try to bring you down. And guess what? When you have this success and you keep failing forward and pushing past all that negativity, any of those people who say that you can't do it, and you prove to them that you can, that is being bold, going against the naysayers, going out and creating your own path. Do you want to be like the majority of people? I used to always think that I wanted to. When I was growing up, I wanted nothing but to fit in. I wanted to be popular. I wanted to be one of the girls. I wanted to be all of that. I was a total follower, unfortunately. And I did not create my own path. I was not bold. I wanted to be like everybody else. That was what I wanted to do. And as I've gotten older, I've realized I don't want to be on the path of many. I would rather be on the path of few. Because you know what? To be on the path of many is to be overweight, is to be sick and unhealthy, is to have heartburn and whatever other issue that's going on that people are popping pills for, is to be on multiple medications, to be uncomfortable in their own skin, to live a mediocre life. Would you want that? Is that what you want? Or do you want something better? If you want something better, you need to follow the path of few. You need to create your own path. You need to go the direction that most people will not. that most people are not comfortable doing, that most people are not willing to. And you know what? That is when you're getting out of a comfort zone, is when you start to create that own path. And that's how you inspire others to do the same. You must choose that path first. You must go down that path out of all of the people that you know. And then that is when people will follow. When people see your success, which might take a really long time, some people have quicker success, some people don't. But when people see your consistency, your persistence, your tenacity, that's when you will inspire others to be just like you. I was not comfortable talking to people when I first started this, like I said. I was not comfortable inviting people to my network to grow it. I was not comfortable inviting people to be a coach. I was comfortable talking to people about fitness because that's something I'm comfortable with, and it was over the computer, so I was like, oh, I don't have to talk to them face to face. The face-to-face thing is the problem for me. It might be something completely different for you, but the biggest thing is that you need to be bold. Find out what you struggle with, and then tackle it head on. If you're not ready to take one huge giant leap, take some baby steps. Take some baby steps. So baby step your way. When my daughter came over here and just started doing that, she didn't like leap out and jump off into the office. She moved one step at a time. One hand, one knee. She crawled her way there and she took her baby steps. It's the same thing when you learn to walk. You fail a lot. It's the same thing when you learn how to ride a bike. Did you know how to ride a bike right away? Were you good at it right away? How about your job? How about your 9 to 5? Were you good at what you did immediately? Most people cannot say that, yes, that they were. All right, it took you time to learn the lay of the land. It took you time to figure out how I get X, Y, and Z done and how I do it in an efficient manner or how I inspire others to do it or whatever else. It's the same thing with this. This is a business. This is something that you are looking to get better at over time, to stay in for the long haul. The people that are successful are the ones that are consistent over the long haul. Are you doing the little things day in and day out to be successful over the long haul? So take those baby steps. It's about progress, not about perfection. That's one of my favorite sayings. It's up on my wall. It says, small daily improvements are the key to staggering long-term results. It's about progress, not about perfection. Am I perfect at any of the things I do? Heck no. Heck no. Are you perfect at any of the things you do? Probably not, but you're doing them. You're doing them, and that is the key. Being bold, failing forward, doing it. I have a call to action for you guys, especially the people that were at the New England powwow with me, the 4 people that were there this past week when I was out in New England. I want to know, are you getting back into that consistency in your business? Because those people that were there, and I'm sure it's very common and has happened to a lot of you, that you fall off the wagon, right? Look at our fitness people in our challenge groups. People fall off the wagon all the time. It happens. Life happens. That happens. So do you stay down or do you get back up? You failed when you fell off the wagon. So are you going to fail forward or are you going to stay on the ground? Do you want to create some momentum with your business? Or are you just going to say, oh, it just wasn't for me? Because you know what? That's baloney. This can be for all of you. This can be for any of you. If you want it to be for you and you want to make this work, you can do it. You can do it. You and you and you and you and you. You can do it. I'm saying it again. You can do it. Sorry, that's my son counting for hide and go seek. So you can do it, guys. Any of you can do it. So I want to know if you've dove back in and if you've gotten back on that horse and if you're ready to go again. If you need help, ask. I'm sure this thing that you need help with, a lot of other people need help with too. I'm sure they do. If I need help, I have to ask. I go and I seek it out. I don't know everything there is to know about the business automatically. It doesn't work that way. So be bold, fail forward, take your baby steps if you need to. But this is what you need to do. You need to get out of your comfort zone. I want you guys to do one thing, at least, at the very minimum. I want you to do one thing that puts you outside of your comfort zone this week. And I would love for you to post below and tell me what that was. Or tell me what you're going to do, and then we'll follow up with you and see if you've done it or not. If you followed through. We'll have a little bit of an accountability check. All right? So if you've watched this all the way through, which I tried to make it somewhat short, post below what you're going to do to get out of your comfort zone this week, and then I'm gonna check with you at the end of the week to see if you guys have done it. And then the people at the New England Powwow, I want to know if you've gotten back on your horse yet, and if you've started putting those 3 vital behaviors into action. That's what you got to do. Be bold, be courageous, be consistent, and make it happen, guys. Because you can do it. And the only person that is saying that you can't is yourself. You don't have to listen to anybody else. Anything is possible with this. The sky is the limit. And I hope that you listened to the National Wake Up Call this morning. It was absolutely amazing. And it talks somewhat about this as well. It talks about going for those no's, failing forward. And if you haven't listened to it yet, you should. It should be one of your non-negotiables for the week. You can go and listen to the playback. It's awesome. So if you have any questions, please post below. Otherwise, I want to hear what you're going to do for your bold move this week to get out of your comfort zone. And I am excited that you guys are all going to be getting uncomfortable together. Have a great week, Team Pay It Forward.